Okay, this is TempleOS 5-minute random code walkthrough, episode 51, and I'm your host, Terry Davis. Let's see where God takes us. Okay, we are in the music organ, or the psalmody. Let's see. What this is, let's see, pop-up duration. Okay, so the program is psalmody, and when we place a note, or play a note, then you hit carriage return, and it gives you a chance to change the duration. I'm going to change it from a quarter note to an eighth note. Okay, so I hit carriage return, and then, okay, so I don't know what to explain. Anyway, so it prints the unusual entries, and then it prints then it prints all the durations with an array. This is the pop-up menu. So let's look where it's used. So when you right click, it when you right click, it so if you give an unusual answer, then if you give a standard duration, then it changes the note's duration. Tempo points to the note, so that changes the duration. Otherwise, it does one of the unusual things, which are make the note sharp or flat. There's 12 different half steps in a measure. So when you say note plus plus, that moves it up a half step. I have a special, if it's to make it a rest. Okay, the note is the A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It includes half steps. So A sharp, etc. So there's a special way to designate a rest. Anyway, so let's see how we get to the right click menu. If you hit carriage return, that brings you to the right click. Or if you right click on it, and it generates a message. Wait a minute. The default. So you say key down, key up, IP move, IP command. I think command must be the default. I wonder what, how we would get to IP left down, IP. Oh, right click. Okay, it must be right click then. Left down, there it is, right up. If you do right button up, that gets to the default. Anyway, so for example, if I place a note, then if I right click on it, then we get the menu. Okay, you know, I never knew that. I always navigate with the keyboard. For example, oops, let's record. Anyway, then I hit carriage return. That carriage return brings up the right click menu. Oh well. So